Hello and welcome everyone, this is Blackadder at Blackadder's Place. Welcome to the Thursday stream, which is going to be a bit shorter, no, actually quite a bit shorter it seems, as there is a hockey coming, and I certainly want to be watching that, Czech Republic versus Germany in the quarterfinals of the World Championship, so it's going to be starting in about half an hour, and I'm kind of thinking that I could be kind of like passing the first period maybe. You're gonna see as the missions here are not entirely all that long. They take about like between hour and a quarter and 2 hours. So I'm thinking that doing one mission here is going to be enough and good enough for the session. I didn't exactly want to be starting like after the hockey because it would be already at like, I don't know, 11 PM, which is definitely not a great time to be starting a stream. Couldn't manage to be doing it earlier, so I'm kind of thinking that let's do a mission here, let's see how it goes. And, well, according to that, we're gonna be deciding. So we have finished with 2 missions last week. We're gonna be right now into the next one, the World Within. Tarnum must defeat all the barbarian strongholds, but cannot be lost himself. All heroes will be limited to level 18, but Tarnum and his 2 best captains will transfer to the next scenario. Pretty much the same deal as in the last missions. Spell power, knowledge, or attack skill and defense skill. No. I cannot tempt it also spell power and knowledge, because we are having fighter heroes, most of them. And therefore we don't get that too much. Especially the knowledge.
Tarnum knew he was close to the World Tree when he entered a cavern filled with lush vegetation, sparkling brooks, and tall trees. How could anything grow down here away from the sunlight, unless the wellspring of life was nearby?
What is this? I said. We chased some of the necromancers into deeper into the earth, but lost them shortly before we entered this strange cavern. Trees and grass and flowers grow here just like on the surface, except there is no sun, no rain. How can this be possible? There is soft blue glow here coming from the tall ceilings, I think, but what causes it, I don't know. I asked Adar, the shaman, if he knew about this place, but he just shook his head, as stunned as I. Apparently not much of a, like, spell check-in in here. I've already noticed that in the previous missions here. Perhaps the influence of the World Tree, the old man guessed. Then we are close, I said. Yes, I think we are, Adar said. Alright, I'm gonna be underworld yet again here. So let's head into town and get a bit of an army. Literally bit. Nothing really too huge. You are a spellcaster. What kind of spells do you have? Should be having quite a good array of spells. You can see you have in Town Portal and everything. We kind of put a lot of effort into that in the past missions. Doesn't have Inferno, it seems. Yes, Meteor Shower though. Yeah, let's go for the Wolfies then. Inferno would have been pretty great. So either we can be right about now killing 3 of them, which we probably will then. Maybe it was a bit of an overkill, but who minds. This case and in this case, and maybe one of those at the bottom won't be able to attack us. Sure, both of them. Not having all that much of a movement since we are on kind of bad ground for them. How much do we do? 75 and we need 40. Okay, so we're more than fine. Gold mine. But quite a brutal guard, to be honest, to begin with. And I don't think actually Gurnison can take this. As there are gonna be plenty of... Exactly, they're gonna be spread out yet again. And therefore it's gonna be quite challenging for him, so he cannot do that. He just needs to be exploring. And not really too further, apparently. Okay, so we have 40, 7 and 12. We have some reasonable spells for the ogres. I don't think so. Really thinking we might have to wait a bit. As we are not properly OP in this mission yet. 300. I gotta be spread out yet again. Yeah, having 12, 7, 40, 13 and 10. Ah well, let's try it. It's gonna end somehow. We need how much? 180. That's probably gonna be beyond frosting, yes. Really? Ah, damn. Okay, so you should probably kill this guy because of the potential for nasty retaliation. Nice. That worked quite a lot better than I thought that it might be. And another bench. Well, the batch. Yeah, they're not definitely putting it and making it easy to begin with. Now you can probably split at least the goblins a bit. That seems good enough. I know we cannot get there in time, but we can at least destroy the ones at the bottom. It should be insta-kill, almost. Okay, so thank you for this. No, well, it kinda depends, but we're gonna be far away, so I think you should be fine with the spellcaster. That's probably gonna be quite fine. And you can kinda continue collecting here. So that Tarnum is gonna be like only fighting us and such. $100, so how much do we have on Magic Arrow? 90. Just then short. It's unlucky. Well, Ice Bolt in that case. But it's going to be enough for the next ones. You can probably just kind of guess hang back. Kill them with the spells comfortably. How much spell points do we still have? 37. I'm having a bit of a feeling that might not be exactly enough for dealing with the ogres. So I'm gonna head back. Maybe slightly bit more challenging than I would be liking. You're having 30. Maybe also a bit more, a bit much for them, but Orc Chieftains should be fine. Especially since they are right now clumped up. Thank you very much for 260. No, well, not gonna be even anything better. So 260, that means basically 110. I kinda think you can be saving a bit of spell points through this. Because the damage shouldn't be all that massive. No! The extra attack, that was unlucky. Few extra wolfies, and well, we really cannot fight right about now. Seems that it's all going to be somehow connected. We had only day 3. What's up here? We've settled in a stronghold that used to be occupied by my enemy. I lost too many of my troops conquering it, but now we have a keep of our own down here, and this only fertile soil accepts seeds amazingly well. In just a matter of days, wheat and vegetables spring from the ground. Food will not be a problem, which is fortunate since my supply lines have been cut by a necromancer force that managed to sneak behind me. Now, I must continue the search for the World Tree. I know it is near. I can feel it. Okay, so that's gonna be 120. Again, just one short. Now the ogres absolutely everywhere. They're not making it simple at all. Yeah, we have plenty of money, so why not? Few behemoths could be at least scaring the enemies, so they give up a bit more easier and readily. We are at 8 spell points, so I'm kinda guessing Pack of Ogre Magi... No. I'd probably rather go back. Actually cannot get there, interestingly enough. And you don't have anything significant. You are having some kind of spell points, but I don't think you're gonna be strong enough for all of this. I'll just take it a bit more carefully. And birdies. That's gonna be probably where the portal is going to be or something. Such a big guard. I'm a little concerned about Adar, the old shaman. Today I noticed he was slumping in the saddle and his face appeared flushed. When I approached the elder, he straightened up, clenched his jaw. "Are you alright?" I said. Adar forced a smile. "Is this horse," said Adar, rubbing his seat of his pants. "It jolts around so much, I'm beginning to think one of its legs is shorter than the other." Then move on. Having some, like, horse sickness or something. Okay, so what do we need to do? We certainly need to be upgrading right now Cliff Nest, so that we are having the proper birdies. This is the backbone of our army, all the time and every time. And well, kind of mage guild. We don't have either resources, unfortunately, for it now, so that's unlucky. Okay, so what do we do? How many spell points have you recuperated? 42 already. So I think it might be good enough to do some more fighting. Even without any kind of reinforcements. Let's do the town hall for a bit more money. 5 and 5. Still missing one, unfortunately. Okay, so you're having 3 180. I'm pretty certain that's not gonna be up to... yeah. Okay, so 180 for you. Could be enough. Yep, exactly this way. Okay, so that went rather alright. Right about now is our spell points needs to be definitely coming back for the replenishment. That was one battle done. And that was exactly what we needed of him. You're gonna be of course buying all of these. And we don't have even a market, we built in a mage guild unfortunately. So I'm kinda thinking it might be even sending you out without mana. So basically on the sheer number of units and power of them. To behemoths and whatever we can. A few more of those. The ogre captain, Grumba, leads a column of prisoners by my position. When one of the orcs recognizes me, he breaks the line to get close enough to spit on me. Grumba quickly pounds the orc to the ground, but still it struggles. You defy the ancestors. Traitor, the orc shouts. No, I say, you the ones who are going against the ancestors. War is insane and he leads you astray. But the orc doesn't listen, and soon all the prisoners scream, Traitor! It takes some time for Grumba to regain control and lead them away. I shake my head, they're so confused. Kinda having to wonder if maybe we are not going to be the ones to be confused in the end. Okay, that's fairly simple, still having plenty of spell points, and they're not even wanted to be fighting anymore, so that's great. And more free orcs, nice. So what to do with you? You don't have any kind of solid army, just basically 70 goblins, that's not exactly enough against the pack of ogre magi. So I'm thinking you might be just basically going after Tarnum and picking up a few things here and there. That one it could be taken. Maybe you hear a scream and then a pair of goblins spring from the bushes. At first you think they're going to attack, but they run past you, their eyes wide with fear. When you peek through the bushes to see what frightened them, you see a horde of zombies and liches, stripping the dead of a recent battle. Among the treasures you spot the Badge of Courage. Do you want to find the undead for the Badge of Courage? Guess so, we are against undead, so yeah. 10 liches. Now you don't have too much spell points. And sending birdies into those zombies, that's not exactly what I want to do. just this. Make them as weak as possible. Nice. Yeah, I was hoping for a nice lightning bolt. Anyway, at least you saw that. How much? No, you didn't really receive that much damage there. You're gonna be killed by those, that's alright. They are gonna be able to attack here. We need to be... No, it's kinda difficult right about now. Probably gonna be losing a birdie. Don't like that too much. So we just destroy this. Offer a bit of a false target and go up with these. Hope they haven't screwed up, they're gonna be really coming to the top. Oh, they're actually coming for the behemoths, nice. But gate. We didn't really lose anything in there. Anything significant, so let's get a few orcs, I guess. And Mage Guild so that you can be replenishing all the mana quicker. Today, a brave messenger has returned. I sent him to talk to my enemy, and perhaps return with information about who I am facing. I bring word from King Targor, leader of the followers of war, the man says. Now at least I know the name of my enemy. What's your message? I ask. He simply says he will crush you, and all who support you. Your destruction will be as complete as the Trian's defeat of the Wizard Kings because the ancestors stand at his side. Really? Seems like somebody's confusing something. I dismiss the man, shaking my head. So, Targor patterns himself after a barbarian tyrant who destroyed the Wizard Kings of Bracadoon. Ironic that I am that man. I destroyed Bracadoon, and it seems my example has not only inspired this man, but created war as well. I am the one who to blame for all this, and I'm also the only one who can stop it. But how do I stop Targor and his followers? I don't want to kill them, they just continue the circle of violence. But Targor doesn't seem like one to listen to reason either. Okay. It went quite well. Definitely don't have enough for that Cyclopsis yet. Definitely not. Basic pathfinding for him. That is definitely nice. It's gonna be helpful. So I'm thinking, pretty well set up here. So, what do we build here? Definitely marketplaces. You need to be going for the city hall already. And can you get some kind of army to help you, or are the spells gonna be enough? I'm thinking the spells might be just enough for you. And you have something and somewhere to be. Probably the chieftains here. That's something that you should be able to handle. Everything I learned about King Targor proves to me that he models himself after my rule. It's fortunately... I really did not do a whole lot of proofreading here, like at all, in this whole campaign. It's fortunate that my name has disappeared from the historical accounts of my rule. I am known only as the barbarian tyrant, and Argor mistakenly believes that a good barbarian must attempt to be like a tyrant. It's as much my fault as it is War's. Okay, so they are gonna like a lot spread out, which is not all that ideal. Teacher's gonna be hanging back and taking it like a man. Several Thunderbirds. We don't have any spells. Gonna be doing a bit of damage into the orcs, I guess. Maybe wolfies and such. Shouldn't be too hard to battle, really. Okay, we don't have enough for literally anything. We have only 3, not even magic arrow is available. So no point moving forward. This one is gonna be attacking Wolfie straight, and this one is gonna be coming for the behemoth. Which is alright. And now switching to die and die. And of course there are going to be more dudes here, and that's a pack. That's a bit worse. That could be like 15, and that would be resulting in a whole lot more losses. Yeah, without spell points, I don't think so, Tim. That is something I don't want to be really risking that much. And losing the lives that needlessly. So let's go home, replenish spell points. Unfortunately, don't have any magical well nearby. Okay, so that was already up there, right? Yeah. That's probably gonna be fought over as well, right? Yeah. A dove zips past you so close you feel the wind from its wings against your cheek. You decide to follow the creature. A bird such as that in these tunnels has to be a sign. Soon, however, you lose the dove, but something gleams from within a hollow log ahead. You approach and find the ladybird of luck, thanking the dove for showing you the way. So not a fight in the end. Okay, this time around I think I'm gonna be already heading forward. No matter how many lives you're gonna be losing, just to make it slightly simpler, maybe some kind of good... the bonuses from morale are gonna be coming as well. Okay, so this is done. You can be coming home exactly as planned. Or shall we right now make a stop next to... Oh, make another magi. Probably, yeah. Let's make a stop here. 15 in one spot. It might be good to defend with the behemoths. Okay, let's see. They cannot attack with the birdies on the first try. We probably should be shielding them just to make sure. Good. And therefore, we have pretty much captured everything here, right? In this part. Yeah, we're just gonna be having a few caches of Cyclopses, which are gonna be kinda hard to take and whatever. Actually, I don't think that we need to be necessarily gathering anything from those points on the map here. It's probably not all that readily necessary. When the shaman, Adar, rode up next to me, I knew he had something important to say, so we pulled a little ahead of the rest of the troops. I've been thinking about this insane ancestor war, Adar said. Insane? Yes, I think he must be insane. Whether he was insane to begin with, or the violent worshipping of our people made him that, is yet to be answered. However, he must be insane for our ancestors who see the destruction of the world, Adar said. I agree. I've never been able to understand how one of these ancestors could side with the necromancers, but insanity makes sense. Anyway, I've been thinking about how you could possibly defeat war. Do you have an answer, I asked, curious. Yes, I think. Now, this is purely a guess, but if war gained his power from the worship of the followers of war, then would he not lose that power if they no longer believed in him? That's definitely a good point to make. Alright, so I'm gonna be waiting here for a turn. You can collect goblins if you want to, and you kinda like, I don't know, hang back here somewhere. So what needs to happen? More birdies. Probably a few more behemoths, like that one extra. And maybe a few more orxies. Let's have a look upside. There we go. It's gonna be actually fighting them already. So he specs several few... Oh, okay, that's simple. And easy, nothing really all that difficult. Hello, Mr. Blue. Can we get you? Nope, we cannot. He's having... Oh, okay, there's another friend there. Well, luckily we do have enough spell points, so hopefully it shouldn't be that impossible. And he thinks that he's having a shot. No, he doesn't. Looking at the numbers here, he definitely doesn't have a shot. Depends kinda if he's a good spellcaster, which could be the case. It's a necromancer, is Joe Charna, and Charna is... isn't he like Dread Knights as well or something? Dread Knights or Skeletons? I don't remember exactly. He doesn't have spell points anyway, so he's reasonably good. It's looking like quite a good position for Meteor Shower up there. Nice. Yep, flee, you fools. How do I get War's followers to abandon him? I ask no one in particular, but making problems for me. But my ogre captain Grumba and the shaman Adar were riding next to me. Kill them all, Grumba said. That was one approach, but last resort only. Well, Adar began. That is one approach, but okay, he's having apparently the same idea. Well, there began. There is one approach, but last resort only, I hope. These followers of war may be the enemy, but they have barbarian blood running through them just like us. They must be made to see the error of their ways. How are we gonna convince, or rather make them all change their minds? Grumba said, not convinced. Perhaps you only need to change the mind of one, Adar said. King Targor, I guessed. Targor was a strong leader, and like all strong commanders, he has the complete loyalty and respect of his troops. They'll listen to whatever he tells them. The question is, how do I convince Targor that war is wrong? For the first time in many weeks, I smile as an idea comes to mind. Okay, another level, nice, exactly on time. I don't exactly want to be right about now spoiling my mana with Tarnum, but you should be having also your earth. It's gonna be one castle. Only one castle in here. He doesn't have all that many resources, so he seems to be rather weak. So we probably should be collecting the mines ourselves. Sure, since they don't even want to be fighting. No, I guess so. Let's go for the Cyclops Cave, even though it's quite expensive at this stage in the game. Doesn't have to be that bad. I watch as a small force of my best troops sneak off into the tunnels, led by my ogre captain Grumba. Adar approaches me. What is the secret plan of yours? The shaman asks. I've sent Grumba to find something for me, I say. What? An artifact of power called the Pendant of Total Recall. What are you going to do with that? Well, I'm going to show him that he's on the wrong path, I say. I can tell by Adar's expression that he doesn't understand exactly how I'm going to accomplish this, but I refuse to explain. I don't want to tell him I'm the immortal hero. Since Targor admires the barbarian tyrant so much, I'm going to use the pendant to show him my own memories. Let him see my pain, my crimes, my sorrow. Let him see firsthand what the tyrant was really like, and then let him decide if he wants his people to follow war. Going cleverly about it. That's probably gonna be fought over, that's why the computer didn't take it. I would be assuming. Now, right about now, actually thinking about potentially sending even Dessa in with a few reinforcements. He's gonna be collecting all the other resources, and Tarnum is just gonna be taking the battles there. Not even waiting for capital here. It's an idea. Let's try it. 3 Cyclopses. I'd rather take actually the Behemoth here. Maybe I'm thinking a bit more valuable. You hear the sound of a hammer banging on an anvil and approach. A pack of Cyclopses are at work forging a magical tunic. As you approach, they lift boulders over their heads, their single eyes gleaming at you with hatred. This tunic is for the Cyclops King, not for the likes of you, one of them says. You're interested in fighting for the tunic? Well, we are not supposed to be, based on the story, basically killing them, so let's not. Let's then keep it where it is. No, I can probably take this on though. Yeah, just about now we we actually said we're not gonna be killing the Cyclopses for the tunic, we're gonna be right now raiding their cache. Alright, so I probably should be stopping that for going forward. As it doesn't make all that much of a sense in that case, so yeah, this is gonna be probably the last one. Let me take care of this way. But poor goblins, they're gonna be slaughtered here. And wolfies as well. Okay, so sorry Cyclopses, and there we go, there's gonna be Gondola with the castle. And I kinda wonder if maybe there are gonna be like 2 castles in here. Like a Necromancer town and normal town as well. Of all unclaimed artifacts, terrain, and do you have some better spell? You don't have higher or anything. Okay. They're coming for the gold mine. Okay, they want to join. Now that is pretty darn great news. I'm all about that, so thank you very much. That is rather cool. This morning, when we broke camp, we discovered the old shaman Adar dead. Okay, that's a surprise. Apparently he died in his sleep. I sense all this marching might be too much for the old man, but I couldn't send him back onto the surface without hurting his pride. So, we buried Adar here in the rich soil of the land he died protecting, and gave him all the honors of the greatest barbarian warrior. But I have a feeling he's gonna be coming to life next turn. At least seems like something that might happen. Gaunt of Holiness. Exactly right now the goal of this mission. Yeah, defeat all enemies, alright. And I'm thinking if maybe it isn't like gather the artifact or anything like that. Yes, everybody joining me. That's really cool. Finally the capital for all the monies in the world. Can be stuck. Oh yes! Now that's a nice surprise, everybody just wanted to join me. That's gonna be of course making everything, sorry, significantly simpler all around. As this, there was a learning store all the way to the top. Yeah, there are actually 2 towns, but they are both fortresses. This one is already having a citadel. Oh, actually, this one is even a castle already. Okay. Skellington's in the way. We have 160 goblins, we should be fine to deal with that problem. And now you are feeling belligerent. And I wonder why. Since you have gotten all that extra army, maybe he just wants to be kinda testing me out and reducing me through spells. But it's Sharna. Main hero, so I kinda don't think so. Really weird. And he's feeling confident enough now. I'm not escaping this time. Basic diplomacy or air magic? Well, definitely air magic in that case, as mass haste is, for example, quite a great spell. Grumba has sent word that he's learned where to find the pendant of total recall, and he's on his way to locate it. He prepared things for my arrival, but since his force is so small, he's going to be unable to return with it. It'll be up to me once I defeat the enemy on this level. Okay, so that's gonna be the next mission for the pendant. Okay, you can right now easily take in this town then. They want to be fighting skeletons. No reason to hurry anywhere. I'm probably gonna be keeping it here in case they want to join with Tarnum. That seems like a solid idea. So yes, give me your first town. And then you're gonna be building it up before you're gonna be finished. So thank you very much for that. You're gonna be of course building everything that you can here. You're having plenty of resources and all that stuff. So ballista for you and Mokart, why not? You didn't actually go here. Well, it's gonna be sticky and stick into this position for a bit longer then. Much of a significant problem. Let's first get the silo, because you're still gonna be having plenty of time until the end of the week. Not like we need it that significantly. So I'm thinking actually Tarnum is going to be just coming back all the way top. Have a look at these, and then he's gonna be camping. And this is not exactly gonna be one filled with experience for any of the heroes here. So the level 18, that was certainly overkill. That's not something that you can be getting here at all. They don't even want to join. Okay, let's go back home and down. Have you been up there? No, you haven't. So let's get in. You probably can be hanging back for the time being, that you are not unnecessarily attacked. No, I'm kinda thinking maybe I should be just hanging back here, because that's gonna be blocking the path better, so he doesn't have some kind of ideas of going, for example, after Gurnison, which I don't necessarily want him to be doing too much. So yeah, this is going to be pretty much it. I just head into town. Pretty much the same for you right about now. Collect your whole Valhalla special attack. And then potentially a few spells as well. Really? No. 14 birdies is kind of not bad. If they were Thunderbirds, it would be a different story. Oh no, not really like significantly different, but still alright. Nagash. That wasn't entirely necessary, that huge bonus into damage. Hmm, 37. Kinda right now looking at maybe even clearing both of these already. 13. Okay, it's like 65. Let's probably kill both. Make it simpler. Okay, so that's everything that everybody could be learning here. Blind, that's exactly the spell I was kinda looking at. So great, so therefore you can be going all the way home already. I think you have been at all of these. Yep. Tarnum will have to be going back as well, because I don't think he was on the right flank. No, he wasn't. Yeah, we'll have to gather all of that first as well. And I forgot to move with the other dude. Okay, so Slough as the hometown is already done, in that case. Horde of Scarringtons. Horde of Scarringtons, I'm kinda thinking you're gonna be leaving it up to you. Can probably give... Oh, you can even do this, alright. In case they for some reason actually wanted to join us, which is not the case apparently. So all the spells learned from you, or rather for you. For you as well, so at the bottom, let's build. And you can be kinda getting a bit of army, at least like the 18 birdies. It's not like you need anything more. And a few behemoths on top of that. And pretty much let's go back. You're not gonna be right now taking the Cyclops fishes. Yeah, it was just a kind of bit of a mistake, the one that we took before. And you're gonna be hanging in front of here soon. Okay, so there he is. Therefore, Tarnum can be going back into town. Okay, they take a skill and the potential new spells here. And then he's gonna be collecting, of course, all the extras. Ah, that reminds me that maybe Gurnison, was he actually here? God damn it, he wasn't. Okay, so he needs to be going there. Forgot about it completely, but at least you have been here. And you probably though weren't in Marletto Tower, yes. Is he gonna be trying to take the city? He might. In which case we're just gonna be right now preparing for him a bit of a welcoming party. Okay, just kinda checking if maybe there's some kind of skill point that you haven't been at. Doesn't seem so. Okay, so it's spell power for him, and I kind of completely forgot that we actually have town portals, so he can be making it a whole lot faster. So right now he can be just easily go into Slough. That is the base down here. A few spells, I don't think there's anything for him. And he should be having town portal as well, so therefore he can be going into Ardgrim, which is apparently closer for him, so nice. Okay, he's not gonna be able to get there this turn. So the next one. You really want to be trying it. Well, thank you for the XP. That's Striker with Y in the middle. And I certain I don't know if that's the correct name for the hero. I'll be sticking with the air magic here for the time being. So tech skill for you, therefore you are fully upped and everything. And we need the 20. It's going to be this finished, and you are... Are we gonna be leaving it up to you, or shall we do it with Tarnum? Nah, let's leave it up to Dessa. Gonna be getting some at least nice experience for this. Okay, let's kill probably the zombies all the way to the top. The skeletons are gonna be killing themselves against the birdies. Well, that was a fairly simple mission. Number 3. Okay, and right about now the 4th mission is yet again small map. This one took about like an hour, so it wasn't really all that long. But then again, there's the hockey, so I'm right now thinking if I should be heading for that or doing the next mission, because that will be yet again like an hour or two. If it was 2 hours, then it would be pretty much like a done deal. So I'm kind of thinking it might be it for today. It's really just a short session. And yeah, well, that's kind of how it worked out. I kind of want to be watching that hockey in there. At least the second and third periods. And therefore, I'm not entirely certain if I'm gonna be coming on later for another mission. I don't exactly expect it too much because I have some other things to do as well, but it's not entirely impossible. We'll see. I kinda guess we'll see. But in the meantime, well, I kinda hope that you enjoyed at least the short one with one extra mission. Wanted to do at least something today so that it isn't like a no stream day. And I kinda keep the schedule at least a bit. And therefore, thank you for watching. I've been Blackadder at Blackadder's Place. Hope you enjoyed this one level, and well, see you later.